The season of hiding and collecting your chest. Guys, the chicken is here. We are back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we're going to show you kind of today's plan, what's been working, what's not been working, and everything like that. Guys, if you haven't already, I appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to use that code chicken in the shop. We got the warship lights on behind us, and yeah, so the season of hiding. Now, today was a little bit unfortunate because in order to collect my heavy choppers, we had to collect we had to collect 2 chests in gold. So that means we're going to be 10 keys behind. Plus, we were already late getting to diamond initially. So that's not good. Well, we weren't really late, I guess. We were kind of in the mix. But, you know, we're not doing too bad. We're not doing too bad. We've got, where are we at here? We're at 251 global, just ahead of Mr. Poing. Based on, I guess, my name is alphabetically comes first. Otherwise, we're the exact same. Kind of funny. Yeah, so that's where we're at. It's kind of strange that we're at 250 because we're not really doing that well, and I'm not really playing that much at all, which is kind of strange. But yeah, so we dropped this morning. We got heavy choppers, and then we moved forward a bit from there. You'll see I'm still using the same base. The reason for that is there's not really a good, you know, different style of base. They're kind of like no matter what configuration we use at 6 ERs without the building health, doesn't really make a huge difference from what I've seen. So I'm going with this one. I've been, you know, just over 50% with it, I would say. So it's not terrible, but if you guys want to copy it, go ahead and do that. But yeah, so what's the play? What's the next thing? So what we have to do to compete is we have to get the building health. The building health is going to be by and away, far and above, much more important than anything else. But at the same time, while we're going to building health is like 100 keys. We got seekers, which is 40 keys. We've got whatever this is, which I think is like 36 keys, or maybe even more than that. And then we have building health, which is 26. So we've got 70, 90, you know, plus some change, 100 keys. So that's a big expense, right? It does get us closer, 70R, closer to these guys, which is good. That's the way we want to go. But you know, Kavon's sitting back here. We've got some other stuff back here. Shock mines, barrage, and artillery, which would be nice. A lot of guys I'm seeing are using heavy choppers and rocket choppers. Not sure how effective shock mines are going to be. Definitely good for slowing down the bombardiers, which are struggling at the moment because not everybody has Kavon. But at the same time, you know, everyone is using bombardiers. Most people have switched off from using laser rangers, so I'm very glad we didn't pick them up. You know, even though if you're able to maintain diamond with it and get it early, then sure, it makes sense. But yeah, I guess the difference is like 5 chests, right? If you get 5 chests, you get 25 keys back and you're ahead. Anyways, so we want to get to building health. That's my plan. Building health and then Kavon probably, and then 7. Maybe it depends. We might also go building health, Kavon, rifleman, gunboat energy, and then 7. I think that might be a really good way to go, especially for me because I plan on doing heavy chopper bombardier with that troop damage. That's going to be nice. With throw the DVD in there. But yeah, so I'm probably going to go building health, Kavon, grab the rest of these nodes, then maybe get rifleman or get rifleman randomly at some point. You know, kind of to be determined at that point. But that's the plan. That's the plan for the end of the season tech. We're still using Everspark. I still don't have her upgraded, so probably should have done that. But yeah, let's show you one good attack, and then we'll show you. Then we'll show you 2 minutes, 2:06. Was that my best time? And then we'll show you what we've been doing. Yeah, so this is pretty common. These bases are kind of everywhere. This is honestly probably a bit better than what I'm using right now. So the guys that have 3 shock launchers, a lot of them will do this. They'll have the sky shield at the back, really jazz it up, throw 2 shock launchers, critter launchers, bunch of machine guns, something like that in there. If we actually look at, before I show you this replay, what is the dude's base? King, whoops, sorry, I just reported somebody. I didn't actually. King Klong, something like that. He's got a sweet base I think a lot of people are using right now. If we can take a peek, I think he's way up there at the top. Yeah, number 9. So if we look at this base, this is kind of the meta at the moment. And you see it's essentially the same. But he's really got this this back sky shield really covered in with critter launchers and sky shields and shock launchers and just all the fixings, right? But other than that, it looks basically the same as what we have. So yeah, let's show you the attack. Which one did we choose? Ronaldo? Okay. So we'll show you the attack, and it's pretty straightforward. So I'll throw it in 4-speed because it's, like I said, it's pretty easy. We're just kind of dropping directly from the bottom, depending on the base, but I mean, most bases are just simply this. We just want to make sure that all our bombers survive at the start and that they're in good positions to just naturally funnel as we go through the attack. Before I was split dropping a little bit more, but I found this to be a little bit more consistent with how they spread and stuff, because when you split drop, it's very easy for that heavy chopper to end up going in the middle and then the bombers being left to fight like 2 shock launchers under a sky shield, and it gets messy. It gets messy. So let's try a live one here and see what we can figure out. But yeah, you guys in the comments, let me know where you're at. You know, going in, is your tech tree plan kind of the same? Are you gonna go? Let me know in the comments. You going building health or Kavan first? You already have Kavan. How's that working? Yeah, let me know where you're at in the comments. It's always interesting to see. So yeah, we'll see what we get matched up with here. Matchmaking is still horrible. Yeah, it's still horrible, but let's see. I faced 123 today, so I can't really complain. That was the worst of it. Look at that. Look at that. He's got 100% building health. So this is an automatic loss. Those are always fun to go into, right? So we're going to go, and just look at the difference. We'll do the same exact hit, pretty well the same base, and we're going to get like 130 or something if we're lucky doing this. I think the best time I got on a building health base was like 150. So, I mean, it can be done. It's just tough. Let's throw a shock here because I don't like that critter launcher. And then we might have to shock that boom cannon over on the other side. Let's do that. Just so my heavy chopper doesn't die. We need him to stay alive and nice and healthy. We only have 1 bomber going around on the sides. That's not good. But shocking the boom cannon will allow that heavy chopper to drop a couple heavies in front, so it'll at least hold it in place until we get moving here. Now, the one thing you got to watch when you come around the top here is that rocket launcher. If you're not paying attention and you're looking over here or whatever, that rocket is going to target your bombardiers as your heavy choppers move closer, and it's just going to wreck everything. So just something to be careful about. Obviously, it depends on the positioning and stuff, but that's definitely happened to me more than once today. So, yeah, if we had critters, that would be great. We need a lot of stuff, but we just simply do not have it right now. Let's shock. Oh, that was a waste. Damn. Okay. Well, we got some heavies over here. I don't know what they're doing. They're just farming critter launcher critters, I guess, for us, which is great. Those are going to come around and say hello in a second. You see what I mean? Those rockets, they pack a punch. I actually have a heavy chopper over there. I need some of these guys to split and not step on all those mines. So, I mean, we could have done that better. Oh, it's going to hurt. Ouch. We could have done that better for sure, but we weren't going to win against building health anyways. So, not the greatest, not the worst. Let's see. I mean, if he'd have to majorly screw up because we still have a good 30 seconds left here to get through this last part. Let's shock like that. Get spark going. And we need them to move. We got a lot of troops left, which is the only good thing here. Let's see. Can we get onto that sky shield? Or onto the engine. One or the other. I don't care. Both, ideally, would be nice. Shock launcher's got lots of stuff to shoot at. Okay, we're on the engine room. We're just going to take the engine down without taking down the sky shield, I guess. There we go. He's taking a long time. He's been at 2 for a while. 125. That's not a good time by any stretch of the imagination. Let's see what we got here. 125 is the time to beat. No, sir. At least doesn't look like it. He's hacking that flamethrower. He's got barrage. Interesting. He's got barrage and building health. So he's got us. He's got a good 30 seconds to get over here. Unless that flamethrower can take out some doodlers. I mean, it might be close. I don't know how many bombers he has left. It doesn't look like a lot. 4, 3, 2, 1 second. 1 second. Come on, come on. Let's go. Boom. There it is. We took down the building health guy. That's crazy. That is crazy. We got to watch his hit to see what he did. Oh my god. I can't believe that we won that. 12 stars to boot. Awesome. Oh, you love to see it. You simply love to see it. Boom. That's going to move us up. Let's see where that moves us up to. We're not in King Klong Klung, however you say his name, range, but... And not that it matters at all where we're at right now, but that moves us up to 214. Pretty cool. Yeah, let's look at his attack. Let's see what he did. Because he screwed up royally somewhere. Let's see what messed him up. I mean, obviously the base isn't bad. Like I said, I know it's old. It's a little bit outdated, but it's not, you know, it's still fine. It's still working. He tried to get fancy with it. That's the problem. He did not need to do that. He should have realized that I didn't have building health, and he could have just taken his sweet time and just rushed. He could have done the same hit that I did from the bottom and smoked me, but I think that's what his problem was. And I've been doing this a lot too. Is like, you know, and all his bombardier. That's what saved us, was all his bombers died to those 3 boom mines, or those 2 or 3 boom mines, whatever it was. So, pretty cool. Pretty cool. So there it is. You know, where there's a will, there's a way, guys. We can move forward. And, you know, things are looking good. They're shaping up to go into the final week of the season. Building health just around the corner. As long as we can maintain diamond, we'll get there relatively quickly. I mean, you know, 100 keys sounds like a lot, but it's 1 day's worth of chests, right? 25 times 3 is 75. Well, day and a little bit of an overflow into the next day. So by Sunday, I guess we'll have it, something like that. Or Saturday night maybe. Either way, we'll be streaming it live on the Chicken Gaming, so make sure to check that out. I'm rambling on, so guys, I'm going to cut it there, but thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to use that code, Chicken in the Shop. We will catch the next one, guys. Chicken out. Bear.